guys, Commander Black Starlord at your service, and welcome to Let's Play Fractals of the Mist with the easiest build, i.e. the Mechanist. Or the easiest build to play would be the word I'd use for. Basically the easiest DPS or ALAC DPS builds, the Mechanist would be the word I'd say, or to play since the Mechanist. We'll get to that in a minute. But what we're going to do is we're going to show you some things. Okay, first of all, this is one of the things I use. This is my mouse settings. Okay, so for this particular one we're going to be playing, we use F2 and F1. Even though it's going to be an auto, we keep it onto that one. We have that there, which is don't worry about that. I think that's a heal one. No, we don't really worry about that button. It's this button here. We've got shift and we've got 6 there, which is an F2. Which F2 just needs something to fit there. That's just a heal button. That's a sprint button. Top view, and then you've got N and the wavy sign there, because some of the maps require to push N, like either for a jump, or like a special ability in certain times, certain things, and you got to use that. That also targets people. So it's not using the N thing, it just targets people. If it's using the N thing, it's that. So that is that. Let's bring this up again. We'll close that off. We don't need to see that view anymore. So pretty much that is the mouse settings. The keyboard is pretty much the standard keyboard. Now this is my Mechanist. Scrap Nova. Beautiful character to play. Now let's go through. We'll go straight into the Fractals and Mist, just so you can see the stats and see everything that I'm running and why I'm running it. It's easy enough to do that one first. A Mistlock Sanctuary, I should say. So we'll go through the stats and then we'll go from there. Because it is, to me, this is the easiest DPS or ALAC DPS build you can make. And there's only one couple of things you need to change to make it a ALAC DPS. Now, first of all, let's go. At the moment, this is the pure DPS version. Now we want to push H. So we're going to, fair enough, I've got a good, you want the best you can get agony resistance. I've got 196, you need about 100 something. I've got 50, I think, most you can make. Now all the trinkets for this one are power, position, vitality, and ferocity. And you've got the agony resistance baked into it. I've got to redo that, and I use the Relic of Speed. I know there's other relics I could possibly use in here, but I found the Relic of Speed is the best one because I need that speed function. Now, the armor I'm using, of course, is power, position, vitality, and ferocity, and I'm using the Scholar, which is basically power and ferocity. So pretty much this is what you're doing, is power and ferocity build. And the gun is the same thing, and I'm using Signal of Earth. Inflict bleeding for 5 seconds upon critically hitting your opponent, because you're pretty much going to be doing that most of the time. Even that's a low chance, but you're going to be hitting a lot. And you've also got Signal of Force, which is plus 5 to damage. Now I could change that other one to something else. Plus I've got 2 high agony resistance stones into there, which I'm slowly building up. I could probably get rid of the Earth one and probably put critical chance, which is only 7%, or increase the bleeding duration, which probably that one there. That's the only one that does bleeding, really. Signal of Battle, gain 5 stacks. No. Steal life's energy by landing a critical hit. I could go for that cooldown 5 seconds. Though I like the cooldown. That's like 2 seconds. Could go condition damage, but we're not doing any condition. Well, we've got condition duration. We're doing some bleeding, but strike damage, increase, chill. 10%. We're not doing any booms. This character does not give any booms except for to myself, which I could increase those for an extra 10, a little bit, but really not much Really not much else there. Oh, +5 to damage. There we go. We're going to use +5 to damage instead of that. Which probably might be better. Oh no, I got +5 to damage. I don't think they stack. Transfer condition. Increase. No. So far, there's nothing else really that could possibly go for that one. 75% chance to get a random boon by killing an enemy. Don't condition duration. We don't do condition on this build. So it's like 20% stun. No increase. No, it just says remove a condition upon a gain health whenever you interrupt a foe. Gains. See, this build and my other build rely heavily on having a good heal in the party, and also you knowing what you got to go. Even though I'm saying it's an easy build, you still got to know where you are at any time in the map, and you know where to stand and where not to stand, and stuff like that. There's nothing else I could possibly put into there. So that is that. But we've also got to look at what these abilities do. This one here gives me quickness, stability, and vigor every time it triggers. Okay, it's simple as that. I could probably take that out and change it for another elixir. There's potential other elixirs I could use, but that's the best one I found. I could probably use these, but these are useless, especially in high-end content. I could use that one, it gives me a boost, which I could change every now and then with certain maps. The other ability, don't do condition damage, so there's no point. It's pointless having that there, because that's you want to use this every single chance you get. As soon as that comes off cooldown, you want to basically activate it and let loose all hell on your opponents, hoping that other teammates are going to give you a luck with it. This one here, you only use when you need to. Don't use it at all if you don't have to. That one now automatically uses it every single time, regardless of what you're doing. This one here increases your strike damage. This here is the best heal yourself every second. There's nothing really that can probably supersede it. You could go for the cleansing burst and stuff like that, but that's just a fixed thing. But this one here is a permanent thing. And you've got the main ability here, which you do need to use occasionally. But if you need to use that, you're in sort of trouble at the moment. I've got to get food laid down yet. Have I got food laid down? 24 minutes still. That's okay. The food you're going to be wanting for this one is... where did it go? It's vanished. I'll put it down before I go into the fractal. I'll go to fractals. Now, the reason you have all these on auto. So this one here does bleeding. This one here is Defiance, Break, Burnout. So basically the mech, you do not touch the mech. You just basically make sure the mech is near the enemies or something. Some maps you have to worry about. Now, that is all the gear you need. The build itself, it's simple. The explosive, firearms, and of course your mechanist. Now, your mechanist is for damage only. That's all it is. That you're not doing break bar damage and also damage. This here, you'll just basically, it's just pure damage. They all work together. They all work beautiful together. And you want the glass cannon, which does more damage. I'm not going to go into details all about these because that's a totally different thing. Now, comparing this one now straight away to, say, the ALAC build, which is probably the, I'd say, more important in some ways than the DPS. The ALAC build is a little different. Like the armor is power, position, ferocity, and concentration. Because the reason why you want concentration is because you're basically going to give boons to people as well as ALAC. See, the ALAC is one of your boons, so you want that up always. That's going to happen every 23 seconds. Okay. Now these you disable auto attack. You keep that on auto attack. You disable these two. The reason why is because that gives you ages. That gives you ages. Also, ages, stability, and protection, and ALAC. So basically, besides that one and this one here, that gives you and your party that. This one here gives you and your party those other things, which gives you fury in that, and then you've got that one there, which you constantly keep up. You very rarely, if at all, use this. The reason why you don't use that is because watch happens if I use this. Click that one. Now, I'll wait till these settings to go down now, and we'll activate them again. That went from 23 seconds now to 29 seconds. That will go to 29 seconds, and that will go to 29 seconds. So, you don't want to use that. Because that's every 29 seconds there, every 23 seconds. Unuse that if you know your mech's not going to die and your teammates don't need the extra 3 seconds. So, with this build, it's the same, exactly the same type of thing. But you're using the Scholar as well, and you're using basically concentration in there instead of the other one. It's pretty much, it does bleeding and stuff like that, but you can get tweaked that up a lot more if you wanted to, but I find this is probably the best build for this one. I've used it, same principle, pretty much identical, except this one runs across the center, because this is all about support and helping your other teammates out, and that one's always on, constantly running on, and these two are off. What's the name? So we'll go back to the DPS version, and we'll basically jump straight in. Now, you're also going to have to be running, everybody should be running these abilities. I've got a permanent one. Where'd it go? Here it is now. That one now. I can activate that one pretty much anytime I want to. It activates that. I have other things running. I'll be running food, which I have multiple foods. Now I have this one for the healing build, but very rarely use the healer in this build because there's other healers out there just honestly kick ass. This one here is for the power build. It's all your power frostity that you need. And every section you get healing, so it adds to your healing. That there is a condition expertise build, which is, you can do that. Condition damage, I should say. And that goes for the healing, and that one goes for the power one, that one goes for that one. So now, without further ado, we're going to have a look into what fractals we can do. Now you can make a corrupt version of this, which I've got as well. You don't really need it. I've found you do not. Holy Batman. This time of night and not one. Wow. This is bloody dead. Okay, let's try advertising group. Tier 4 day and Rex, R-E-C, Rex, or welcome, welcome. Now I can be, could just join them for Rex and see how that goes. It's about 9 o'clock, not even almost 9 o'clock. Slash P. Down. Slash P. Okay, so let's get going. Okay. Okay, put down some food. Okay, let's have a look. So, first one we want to run is put a heal food there. We want this one followed by the power food for that one, and conditioned food, and we want to run that with that one. So now we've got food down for everybody. If we got anybody, so I'll set this build up for ALAC instead of just a DPS build, which is annoying, but I wanted to run that one, but that's fine. We can do that. That one now, we want to control that one, and we want to take that off there and that off there. Okay, so let's have a look what we've got to do now. We want tier 4 nightmare. Okay. Cool. So now I'm running ALAC instead of a DPS. Now it's exactly the same build, but I control, well, close to the same build. I control pretty much a lot more of the thing. So let's go. It says run around, and we'll see how we go with this one. So we can actually change. Well, that's why I put ALAC and DPS and ALAC. Pretty much it's exactly the same thing, but I'll take up a little less damage, but I'm giving bonuses. I'm giving ALAC to people. Now, you still need to know the mechanics. Play level 1, play tier 1s, and look at the mechanics, practice the mechanics at the lower tiers, because otherwise you are pretty much going to be screwing yourself over. You're screwing your teammates over. Now, always grab these, especially if you use your main ability. I sometimes use my main ability, then grab it later. It depends on the fractal. I debate those abilities, so that way people get all those. It's their ability, they get that, and wait for the other ones on auto. Now this one, we're going to probably pop that and that. Oh, that hurt a lot.
Delicately balanced, exquisitely dangerous. Kudos, Scarlet.
We're not doing enough damage to it.
It has a bipedal attack configuration as well. How inventive.
Ouch. That hurt. Okay. That's not too bad. My health's a bit low, but from that one, but it's not too bad. See, this is the reason why I've got. Oh, this is kind of really worried about. That's why I don't like to use that one straight away, because I hate this. I can do this one without losing health, but the thing is that if you don't have to use your main abilities, don't use them. My main ability, I don't use it. That gives stability, it gives other things for a particular character. Now we're going to shoot that off, and we're going to go up there somehow and try and get these ones. Do a little bit of damage there. Okay, we're going to go up there and do that one, do we? Oh, they did that one? Wow, that's impressive. They got that one, so I'm not worried about that one.
This maze is ample proof that violence is your strong suit. Speaking of which, let's move forward.
As I said before, when you're not running the mech. Actually, single fault's going to send you away because I've got a partner up here as well, which is annoying. I need the speed because you can see they're all faster than I am, even though I've got the speed running.
But first, another research experiment to overcome. It utilizes some extraordinary
painful.
Be ready?
Oh shit, I should have dropped to the top of the little thing. Oh, I'm not worried about it. But the key is to knowing the mechanics of each match you're playing and trying the best you can for the mechanics. This is a good team. We've got healers, we've got support, we've got DPS. Okay, so where are we? So basically we just try to concentrate our fire on this thing, and that's all we can do. Hopefully we've got a heal amongst us. Go away with your green stuff. Okay, big gun. Didn't want to use that, but we could afford to get away with that. But we've got this thing here, which we didn't activate. Resets everything back to that. This is the big boss. Now, a lot of people trigger it, but I just jump. I always get behind the big boss. Alright, because you see how he did his attack there? I was behind him. Now this is the hard one to do. I am aware. Someone of the things. I tried to get out of that blast radius because that bloody hurts. And try to stack people. The key is the stacking in this game. Like, I got distance, I can afford to pretty much be anywhere on the map. But I still gain more boons and give more boons if me and my mech are close to everybody else fighting. Preferably my mech anyway, because it gives the boons out to people. Like certain mechanics you do definitely want to run away from. Some mechanics you can stay together if you have a good thing. And you can see, it's just a matter of knowing what to do. Oh, this is the hard part. Oh, I hate this. Oh, this is one thing I always I can either get it perfect or screw it up. I'm not supposed to fall that. Oh, up. Oh wow! I don't believe I actually survived that one. No, that's a hard one to counteract. That one. So I'm keeping my alacrity up 24/7. I want to keep that every 23 seconds. I want to make sure that's going to pop. Will basically never go down. It pretty much doesn't go down if you set it up right and you got the right build and your right boons for it. It will not go down. I just keep resetting it because that's just the way I am. Okay, the healers are good in this one. Oh. Oh, this is going to be hard. Well, that. Oh. Ah, I knew that was. I died, but I still helped. Now, here we can use the big gun. And we push 0. Oh, we're going to spew up on everybody. We don't do that. Yeah, put it out as misery. I could afford to waste that time, the big gun. Now I could have done it during the time, but I wanted to make sure I was not lacking my ability what I was trying to do. Done. Now what are we running with this, by the way? We have a Chromancer, we have Vindicta, which is good, a Reaper, and what's this one? Reaper. 2 Reapers. So we've got 2 Reapers and Vindicator and what's her name? That's a nice one. Oh, well, I'm going to try a Herald in here one day. I think that when my next build I want to try in here. I was going to try a power build, but other than that, no, the reason why I dropped food down because you want to be able to get through these things as fast as possible. Here is another simple one, very simple. You collect firewood, you dump it there. Any certain things with a cross on, you pick them up. You basically target them and shoot everything you have it towards them because they'll put out the fire. You can do this on other things. You could stay close to the fire too, because it will hurt you when you're coming out here because it's a bit of frost. And here it is now. Ugh. I'll get that to there. Now we're going to start taking them out. Oh wait, come back here, you. Somebody else will drop the food, so you pick it up. Keep an eye out for any of the X's and you just basically shoot the crap out of that. And you try to get the food, try to get the wood there, sorry, not food, the wood. Okay, so the only thing that's keeping you alive is fire. My mechanism's having fun. He's just having a ball. Oh, I lost my mechanist. Oh, well. We'll bring him back into play. And we'll support a mechanist by killing all these bad people. Oh, we're ready to go now, so we can just shoot off. Grab this, because we need that. Come on. Give it to me. Oh, come on, you Malaka game. Come here. Oh, come on. That's it. That pisses me off sometimes. It does that. It takes too long sometimes. So then people want to rush through this. Now, our sole purpose, our sole existence is to shoot this thing. And just to put as much damage as we can onto that. And that's all we're going to be doing. Basically, we're going to throw everything we have at it. As soon as a button comes on cooldown, even though we're probably waiting for it, we could easily wait for it to just reset itself. We're just going to basically just fire at it and make sure everything is just happening. So our laxative is constantly going. And we're just literally just pumping it full of damage. That's our sole purpose in this one. This tree's almost down. We don't move. We make sure the healers will do the job. That's it. Done and dusted. Come on, mech. Mech sometimes wanders off by itself, which is kind of annoying. I need a bit more control of the mech. Now this section I probably will, I might be able to survive this section, but most can die because it's very... Oh, should have ran for the other section instead. Try to avoid them. Like, I try to stay in the darker areas and go around them because they're going to concentrate on another area. And they're going to hopefully ignore me. That's the theory. But this is actually probably one of, I said before, this is the easiest DPS or ALAC DPS builds to play. Healing's a little bit more complicated on it. But I find there's better healers out there. Healing is okay with this build, but when you're first learning the build itself, it's not bad, but now we pretty much want to concentrate a fire straight onto this dude here. Lay down some things, make sure they... Oh, okay, then you're doing a healing spray there. He's doing healing afterwards though. Where's my mech? Come here, mech. Join in the fun. Can't have you not joining in the fun. The whole idea is try to avoid the big explosions if you can. A simple way of doing that is rolling. Rolling occasionally out the way. Now we can use the big gun on him. He'll trigger again. He'll disappear. He'll disappear again. We'll actually shoot the abs. Shoot everything that we can. Hopefully the healer recognizes that we're going to be suffering a little bit and put down a healing prone down. Activate those two because everybody a bit of an extra abilities. That takes a little bit of pressure off some of the main supports that they have to give you those other abilities, but it adds a little bit more to the thing. But you can see it's pretty much just a one button. Oh, really? Technically a one button push. Ah, boy, this is not good. I hate this. I'm probably going to die in this one. We're all frozen? Wow. How the hell did that happen? Did we all get frozen? Wow, that was a first. So pretty much you're smashing the left-hand mouse button, 2, 3, and 4. And you're pushing F2 and F3 constantly and R occasionally. Zero only if you know you're not going to lose your mech, or they don't need the extra luck. It's that simple. It's easy. It's the easiest one to play. I find I love it. The build itself. It's just nice. Oh, we've got to deal with this. Pretty much we can stay in the center here. Oh, okay, he died there by a bad mistake. You never really run towards them because they're going to come to you. And if you can find a nice, there is a spot to spay over here where this bloke is. Go on. Now he's going for a run on. What the hell's he going down there for? Why is he going down there so early? Okay. Don't know what he's doing. Oh yeah. That was pretty easy to kill. Are we on tier 4? Throw the mech away because you don't want the mech to be burnt by flames or hit by one of these asteroids. Or one of these rolling boulders of pain. We are not like, it's like they're all lava, or are they? Argon will save the intruders. Did he say save the intruders? Oh, don't you dare go in the wall here. I could have so easily died there. No, you're not the knight. Pretty much out. Now you got to pick up those things and throw them at him, but I don't do that. I pretty much, my role in this one is as soon as I see an enemy, I take it out. I basically throw everything I have at the enemy. I literally just do that. So that makes it easier for other people to pick up. Oh, no, easy now. So nice. I don't know how about using the big gun because, yeah, you have to wait. You gotta, oh, depends if they do alright. Okay, use the big gun. This one's taking a bit of time to die. Oh, he gets to a certain point, then he goes back on his throne and says, no! See, the good thing about having the gun is you can pretty much stand anywhere on the map. But you want to stand in the right... There we go. We'll send our mech away. Did I send you away, mech? Now we always try to make it down here and try to see if we can make it through here, but then we GG at the end. No, somebody else got a rainbow unicorn. Somebody's got a taste. See, we use the rainbow unicorn. Now, as long as I don't, we can get to that, we're fine. We've got abilities reset, so it's 23 seconds instead of 29 seconds. And this one here is a big flying thing that turns into a ball and you still just barely shoot it. Try to stay within the group. Hopefully they're doing a good enough job. Oh, that's it. Mac, come back. Thought you were with me, Mac. Now I can use the ability, actually probably will use the big zapping gun. Now it all depends on the group. Sometimes you'll have groups that aren't doing enough CC to it or enough damage to it. Those groups there. Oh, stuck. Hate when I get stuck like that. I try to avoid the damage if I can on this build, like damage and all that. So it does, so the healer has more time to do other things besides heal, like drop down boons and also to do damage and stuff like that as well. So the less you have to worry, less the healer has to worry about you, the better it is. And you do need to know the mechanics. You need to know how good your team is, how good the healer is. The hardest, I think the best healer so far still is the Firebrand. Now there is other good healers in there. We've got some good healers and we've got some good healers, but the whole idea is I'm not even using my healer ability once on this monster. Because we have good healers, but also we've got good things and we can use a big gun again. And I'm relying on other people, but if I have to, I would have to do a lot more rolls and stuff like that. Got that one done. That was pretty easy. A lot of these bosses are pretty easy. Oh, portal. Oh, yeah, the portal. Oh, cool. And a lot of them are just, yeah. Actually, every boss here is easy, I should say. Some are just annoyingly hard, annoyingly difficult to do. So that was all at tier 4 done. Now we're going to do the recommended, which is tier 3. We've still got food and that running, so we're happy with that. I'm just drinking my cup of tea. We've got a cup of tea and water. And I've got my lollies, which I have at night time. I haven't during the day. There's one here. So you need people for both of these ones. You need people for this one. You need at least 3 people for this one. The minimum amount of people you need is just 3. Somebody's gone up there to trigger that gate. As ALAC DPS, your sole purpose in this one is to just damage this. Okay, we want to go over here. We want to stand on this one. What the hell happens? Ah. Hopefully, we can handle the damage. And the healer come along and heal us if we need it. Otherwise, we're kind of screwing ourselves over. What you need to do is you want 2 DPS to stand on these plates. You want a healer that somebody then to activate the gate, could be anybody. Then you want somebody to handle the switches there at the gate. Then you want at least 1 healer that you want somebody then to guard the person that's activating the switch. So none of those bad things hit the person trying to activate the switch. And you want to the healer basically running around making sure everybody has heals and stuff like that, and also kills the NPCs and also has heals. This is simple. You grab the gun. Do not land yourself into this stuff here, because if you do, the gun will be useless. It's pretty easy. I prefer going this way because it's just a lot easier to do it. You target that and you just fire it once. And you throw it away because it splits open. Kind of a useless gun, really. Shoots the wall, but it takes a while. But oh, bugger, it didn't work. What the hell? Didn't work. I've got a feeling you can't use that one now. Oh, bugger. Made the gun useless. Damn it. Change the pattern of that thing too, which is annoying. I'll have it down before the time I get up there, maybe. Oh, try this again. That's better. %. Here basically you stand over here, wait for this thing to appear. Light. Blinding light. And we just target this one and shoot the crap out of it. To battle! And he's dead. Well, I always like to jump in here because it's fun. That doesn't do anything, but it's fun. Brum, brum. We're floating in the air. Go by mech. We don't need you in this part. We want to get our abilities back again. So basically, it's running down every 23 seconds instead of every 29 seconds. So basically, we're supplying ALAC every 29 seconds, every 23 seconds. Now, if there's other people doing ALAC, then you simply just do DPS. Come on. Oh, the big. No, over here. Okay. What the hell happened to you, Mick? Come here. Oh, I didn't. I must have put. We'll use the big zappy gun on him too because we can. We don't have to worry about the luck because a lot of these bosses are pretty quick, and by the time you get your main ability back again, they're done before you get your main ability back. So that was pretty easy. So far, these have been really easy bosses to kill. We're playing what 40-something minutes now. Well, it's not too bad. I've been chatting away. I don't know how long I've chatted for, but we've chatted for a while. So we've got tier 2 now to do. My fault. I'm not paying attention. But we want to try to get. If we've done an hour, that's bloody brilliant. Now the fastest I've done this, tier 4, and I'll recommend. This one's easy. Shoot the big thingamajiggies, and just use the big gun. We don't need to move; they move. Now there's several maps I play on, and those maps there means you don't either running around the big boss, no, and if you're running around the big boss, you don't need to stack on him. If you do stack on him, you can die, but so you can run around him and pretty much kill him. I did a tier 3 boss. He's just going to run away there. This tier 2 stuff should be pretty easy to kill every single bit of it. And what we got running at the moment is a bloody brilliant team. They all seem to know their character builds quite well, and they all seem to know what they're doing very. Occasionally they make one mistake, but that's very rare. Now we've pretty much killed all the abs around here. Now we go after the big ass skeleton. Try to avoid that stuff. Now we want to push O1 to that one, so we can use that up. Pretty much we want to stay in the influence, but if there's a danger zone, we get the hell out of the danger zone. And because we got the big gun, we can afford to pretty much go anywhere on the map. Literally, we can, as long as we can stay within firing distance, we're fine. No, bother firing at this one. They're killing them pretty nicely. So you can, the big gun takes 50-something minutes to get out. And now it's reset it back to normal. I'm not very good at this one, but
Let's test something. What if you tried sharing the pirate curse with all of your friends? Don't worry, the science is on your side. Right to the correspondence.
I can't see that. Let's follow this one. That's annoying. Now, we're going to ignore that. And we're going to go straight across the other side of the island. There's a madness behind my racing, because you want to get to a certain point before they throw that on there, because there's another piece of treasure you want to get. Now, since we can, we want to get straight across over here. And right in the right spot. We'll pick up that. Roll once, roll twice, throw it over there, and just run for your life. And when you're playing certain... Okay, that one we don't have to worry about. Now I went to this big bloke spawns in. Target him. And basically lay hell on him. Use your big gun up. Because you don't really care too much about this one. Because honestly, even with what's the name? This one and the other boss, you might be able to get one shot at each one of these bosses. Should get one shot at least with a big gun. Now what we do here is simply just tear the shit through everything that comes up. There's already one person, two people going that way. We'll wait, see if they need it, if they do need help. Roll once, and just straight onto there. This is a lot easier in tier 2 than say tier 4. But tier 4 can be done. You really need other people to do tier 4 though, but you could probably do this one. I don't know if you could probably do this one solo in tier 1, I haven't tested it out, but you do need the minimum of 3 people though to do it, I think, because those chests will kill you. Come here, you. We saved the big weapon. Just gotta wait for the kill enough pirate. We gotta kill enough pirates, and then she spawns in. But the thing is, we don't want at least the amount of pirates. Now, pirates will spawn up here. If they do, we start taking them on. Because we don't want, like this one here. We try to shoot that one. We kill anything that spawns up here. Or try to anyway. We target it, make sure they concentrate on us. They're not going to concentrate on the gunners. Like this one here, we'll concentrate on that one. So now it's firing towards us, and same with this one. We want to basically encourage them to fire and shoot at us, so that the people on the guns are not going to be disturbed. Now, she's spawned in. Target the big gun on it. Now the green circle, everybody's stacked together. Right. If you get a red circle on you, run away. If you get a green circle on you, everybody's stacked. Now the person should run away, even though it won't do as much damage, but the green circle, reason why is the green circle does damage, right? But it's an instant kill to you. I'm not quite sure this level, but instant kill to you at tier 4 or tier 3. And if you don't all stack on it, like you get like enough people stack on it, you all take some of the damage and you continue fighting. The red circle means you're going to run away, otherwise you're going to cause damage to somebody else on you. Okay, the last one we're going to do, I think it's tier 2, the last one we're going to do. Yep, this is a tier 1. And it's actually, this is probably the easiest build to play. Being honest with you. It is the best one. To me, I find it very simple, very easy to play builds. We're going to be jumping into World Be World. Next, I'm going to take my Herald back into World Be World. I've been playing my Firebrand a lot, but I wanted to change it up a bit. Oh, they're all just make it through there, so we'll just ignore that then. Now, they've got a stack, and they're stacking in the wrong spot. You're supposed to all stack in that one corner. Everybody should stack in this one corner, but it looks like we're killing everything so easy here. It's not funny. So we're not going to worry about it. Normally you come here and you stack in this corner. And you shoot that thing from a distance, and then you just, everything comes towards you, and you just, looks like they're just killing everything so fast, it's not funny. I'm not even going to bother using my main ability in that one. The elite skill, ignore the abs here. Excuse me, okay, hiccups now. Ignore the abs. This could, doesn't have my Mac for some strange reason, it's me. This is not good. I always jump up here. And sneaking, I get past that way. You need 3 people to activate that. You can't do it with 2 people. Unless you've got a very quick character that can somehow disengage from something. This one here is... Oops, they weren't ready. I like to kill him. Now I'm staying in close enough so I can get the abilities off them. Alright, this one's easy. I want to grab that one so I can reset my abilities. I'm staying close enough to into the group so I get the abilities, but far enough to keep maximum amount of damage. See, there is, you can see how the person went the other way, but there's this, the way I'm jumping is the easiest way if I don't fall down. GG. I hope they're going to reset it for me. And they don't just go straight after the boss. Don't go straight after the boss, please. Just get there so I can just tag in. Please. Come on. You're not going to do it, are you? Thank you. They waited. Some of them don't wait. They just go ahead and just do it because they don't have to. Thank you. Yeah, here is simple. 4 golems. Every time a golem appears, you shoot it. They're dying so fast because it's only a tier 1. No point doing anything else, really. It's just like, we're all dead. That's it. That was the quickest we've actually ever done that one. That one, yeah, the boss was just quickest. That was fun and quick. Honestly, that was one of the best games I played. One of the best runs so far. Thank you. Now we'll basically send our mech away. And we just go. Now here comes the fun part. We've got to sort all this out. I'll switch this off because I don't really like it on. when I am... I've disabled that one. Control that. That's it. That's it. Got it off. I don't really like it. We'll switch over to my... But been playing, what, an hour now? And that included me talking for a bit. So probably 40 minutes that took. I'm going to say 40 minutes maybe it took to do that one. So our Star-Lord's profile at the moment. Now, here it's simple. We just pretty much open everything. Now, I collected sometimes some of these for a bit because I just got bored. And I was in a hurry to do it. Had family and friends, had family here, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to worry about. I'm not going to worry about the what's the name for it. So our main aim for this one is to do all those, to do every single one of those, right? And to get as many fractal points as we can get. We could probably start doing, what's it called, tier, like the CM mode and all that, but, I'm not much into doing that. Yeah, basically, you don't get anything on these ones, any good stuff, so it's pretty much just garbage. So I'm not going to worry about that, I'm just going to eat the stuff. Now, I can use it, hang on to it, and make other stuff out of it, but my magic level is lower than that, so there's another one we'll put into the bag. Okay, so that's that. We leave those bags to last. Now, the reason why, okay, if we push H, the only thing we really want to try to get in the fractals is the weekly fractals. There's these things here. We're going to try to, we've got one done. We're going to try to get these. I'm hoping if every day we play it, it activates one of these, because each one of these, you get certain ones you can do. And you only need to do it 9 out of those. So you just need over 5 done, so we need 4 more done of these. And then we should be able to get that done as the weeklies progress. That's going to be the most annoying one. I think 12 we need. But I'm not quite sure about that one. But it's just extra points. It's extra 2 gold, and you get chests out of it, which gives you items out of it. Now these are the potions that everybody else uses. If you do not have them unlocked. You don't worry about, well, to me I don't have to worry about, I use those for another reason. I'll show you in a minute. When we get through all of this, the bags I'm keeping like here as well, because I want to show you what I use those for. It doesn't actually stack, so that's fine. We're not going to worry about those. Did they stack or not? So that one, there's a heavy icy bag. Okay, so we're going to try to put this bag into here. That one there's elegant rituals bag. Yeah, okay, the rituals bags don't stack. So the bags that don't stack, we're going to basically get, we won't worry about. The bags that do stack, we're going to keep on us. We're just going to let them build up. Okay, we'll just show you. Okay, we'll eat these bags up too. Get that. Up all those. Now the keys are the ones that open up those funny looking chests, these chests here. When I get over 250, like I've got 250 here and another lot here, and I can't open any more up, and then you sell the 250 for gold. Might as well use up all of that. I'm just going to use these bags up today, because we've got room, we can try to put them away some other time. But I've got a feeling some of these bags are not going to be, what's the name? And this is just get more goodies for us. Sometimes you might find something interesting in here. Do really though? Got a ring there, but that's fine. We'll just go like that. Walk that away. That can go there. A lot of junk now. That's tier 2 3s. Just sell those. You don't need to use those. Now there's a reason why I'll just simply just sell them outright, because it's worthless, being honest with you. And you It's going to cost you just as much to craft them as to do what I'm going to do in a minute. First of all, okay, that's another thing that's got to go onto the mech. Okay, let's go through this, make sure there's nothing that we can trash, so that's fine. Consume all that, and that gives it, this one here just gives us loot, which we sell, and these are the only ones you need to keep. Ignore everything else. Any other ones you get from the fractals, just sell. There's no point hanging on to them. Like those you keep for tier ones. You put them straight into the bank. That little thing you sell because it's just useless. Somebody wants to buy it for 6 copper, just get rid of it. Otherwise, you're destroying it unless you've got that thing already. Now, first thing first, you go to this bot here, and you want to sell all your junk. You just trashed and all that. This stuff here you do not sell, even though it's worth of gold. You want to hang on to it because you need that. You will need that stuff for other things. You never sell this unless you've got every single thing you could possibly get in the fractals. Like you become god of fractals and there's nothing you need in the fractals. But then you probably won't need anything. Okay, now this is what you save your ones for. See this one here? It gives me that. It costs you 15 gold. Now to craft this, it's going to cost you 15 gold or more to craft it. But we can get that now. The trick is what you want to do is you want to look for the ones you're doing. If you're doing a healing, you want a healing stuff. So you can pretty much put all your stuff into healing, +5 to healing on all your gear. Actually, that reminds me. Let me have a look at my character. Because we don't need healing on all these. We've got healing on some of them, but we don't need it. Where was the healing? 1, 2, 3 healing there. We don't need healing, but we haven't got the stuff to make it yet. It takes a lot more. You need Ignis. You need a higher Ignis to make that. You don't. You can go for these ones. Resistance +9, which you want to do, and you want to fight. You just get S resistance, vitality +5, and that, which is pretty much what you got. You want vitality and negative resistance. So you can put vitality into this one. But this is what it costs you to make to make those ones, like this one here. It's going to cost me 116 to get that. Now you're sacrificing 11 you start saying that. Now you're sacrificing what, 7 agony resistance, but you don't. As before, you only need 150 health, but you're gaining though. +5 to your healing or +5 to your other things, but that's neither here nor there. Can't do much with that one, so we'll go back up to here and we'll just purchase that one. Now we'll put that way. Purchase that. That will go straight into the bank until we get 2 of them, and then we've got none in the bank anyway. Until we get 2 of them, then we can do that. We'll get to that in a minute. Our next stop is this one. Now this is where you want to buy these from. Now I don't recommend buying that, but if you are struggling, do so. But you don't want to spend as little as this as possible, right? So you want to get these ones, but they do cost a bit in the fractal things. So normally the game gives them to you like I've got them given to me, but you don't sell them because it's not what you want to do. You want to go trade for this. So I could use that, but I don't need to use it because I've got the infinite one, which is what you want to try to. Your main aim is to first of all try to get the infinite one, or infinite ones. We'll be jumping into World Be World soon, anyway. Now we've got that done. Now let's go to the. First of all, let's finish off here, and now we've got that one now, which gives us fractal. We need that. We consume all that. Consume that. That's it. That's only 2 things. These things you will destroy eventually to create something for. None of this I need. Not one single thing I need in here. So what you want to do when you go into here, just dump that in. Those I'm eventually collecting up, and I'll eventually break them down or sell them. I'm not quite sure which path I'm going down yet. Now, we don't have any more in stock here, but we did have it before. Like, if we go to my character, I've got them on the big gun. I've got 11 now. Okay, so right-click onto that, remove the 11. Right. Oh, we have to do it to all our characters, don't we? Remove the 11. Remove the 11. Except for that one there. Remove the 11. Actually, hold on. That one there. Remove the 11. Okay, so now we've got 2 there. Put that build back to what it was, which is... This one? Yep, this one here, yep. There's a reason why we're doing that, because we're going to make a 12. Those 2 will make a 12, but we're going to get another character to do that in a minute. So pretty much that's done and dusted. Now we're now running at 185, but we can still run at that because we don't really need it. But I want to try to probably get rid of those 3 eventually and take all that. Oh yeah, we've got to cancel, confirm that one. Oh, no. What we try to do is confirm that one, cancel that one, confirm that one, take all, because we've got to sell those again because somebody tried to undercut me. Where'd they go? Where did they? Did we take them? No, take all. Yeah, I thought we hit take all. I was like, where'd they go? Okay, this one and this one here. We made these earlier today. We know how much they're worth, how much they're made. Okay, you want to be a pain. Let's undercut you there. I only come undercut by silver, then they fucked me over. So I'm going to say screw you. I know what that one's worth, so let's go 50 and 70. Yeah. We know how much they cost to make and what they're worth, how much profit we're going to make from them. Now these chests here we could sell, but we're not going to worry about this stuff here. We get, oh yeah, we'll put that into the fractals. Put that away as well to another storage character. Right, what? So pretty much that's our, normally, sometimes if I'm in a hurry, I'm just, like if we've got family over, and other things happening in my life, then I'm just going to just put them offside and not like, what's the word I'm looking for? Play the game when I can, but put it aside so I don't have to worry about doing stuff like this. I just quickly just push the shrink down button, sort everything out, and then just walk away. That's the last point or thing we can do. Actually, I'll put that there. So we put that to there. And go to that one. That disappears up to there. So anything, try that to there. Anything on this side of it, there's 60 things we can put into here. And it won't move. Now we do have that route one we can use. But I find the relic of speed is what I need for this character. Because it is a slow ass character, otherwise I'm in trouble. Unless I'm getting a lot of speed from other people. Now, this is what one of the main things we're trying to get. We're trying to get this. It's going to take a long time to get. To get all of this is going to take 500 days, which is up to tier 4. We're up to tier 2, so we're still a long way to go. Now this one we want to get. We want to get the endless tonic eventually, but I'm not quite sure. Has that really changed? What hasn't changed? When maybe why didn't we get? We should have got points for that. What are we going to convert them over to something? But anyway, I'm not worried about. These are the things you want to get. You want to get the infinite ones, then you want to convert it over into that one there eventually. No, you got to get that too. You're gonna get that. You need that to convert that over to. You need those things as well. Because when you go to here, you got to get those things which you need to convert. To get those, you need to convert some other things. You got to buy those things, then convert those things over, and yes, too much, a lot of hassles. That I'm not worried about tier 14 and stuff like that because we can. No, I usually have a tier 14. Anyway, so let's go put this character on ice temporarily. So that is the fractals done pretty much, and I'll show you what I mean by. You don't want to spend your time and resources wasting trying to build these up. So, let's leave this character here. We're going to go find our artifice character. Now you need a high level artifice character to do this. We weren't going to jump into doing this, but since we got it, Commander Star Def. Yeah. So, that is it's the easiest way to play. I find it's the best. It's the most simplest build. Like the DPS is even much easier. You just have to push the 1, 2, 3, and 4 buttons on the thing. That's as simple as you can get. And you're doing a shit ton of damage. That I'll support, and I was doing a shit ton of damage. And it wasn't complicated. All I have to do is remember where to stand. Okay, let's sell this crap we got on us. One little bit of garbage. Well, what we want to do now, clear that away. That was one of the things we could sell, make once a day. You know, slide her all the way down here. Now, I could make 52 of those, but that's what it costs you to make those. Now, those on the street, on the market, are that. Now, if you would need, say, 200, that's 4 gold you wasted there, minimum, 250. You need a lot more. Well, you need a lot more to make than that, because you've got to remember, they're used in every single one of these. Alright, plus that as well. Now, you make that, takes one of these to make. You haven't wasted a shit ton of those. Like, I haven't wasted, say, like if I had 200 there, I haven't wasted over 200 of those to make that. And then, of course, that will go down to 100, then it'll go down to 50, then it'll go to 25, and so forth. So you're wasting a lot of materials. This cost me one of those to make this. Alright. Now, I can go down here and start making... This is what you have to do. So, okay, if we were here, right? This is what you have, all the materials you need besides those to make. Okay, so it will cost you more gold in the long run to get all of that. So you're looking at, say we've got 52 there, right? That's 52 of those. Then you've got like 25 there and so forth. So you don't want that. You don't need that. Right, the smart thing to do is hang on to it. Wait till you get your artifice to build this one. You need to be, I don't know what artifice level you need to be. Oh, acquired levels rating is 100. So you need 100 level artifice to do this. Alright, so you just create that. Tier 12 costs you 15 gold. You saved a shit ton in resources. Right. Now that will go back onto the other character. So we'll dump that back straight to the other character in a minute. But with this build, we're going to be making some other stuff as well. Now this build also was going to make these. Now you can make dies with this build, but I don't need the dies. So we're going to make these from these 4 flowers. So what you want to do is you come into here, you type in flask, F-L-A-S, flask. I can make 9 of those, so I'll make 9. And then we'll make 10 of those. Go into here. There we are. Now we've lost that flower there, the white flower, so we just have to do that later. But basically when we get enough flowers, we do that, we make them, and we just rinse and repeat. Now, with that done, this one's not running any. It's got food there, but I'm not running anything else into it. This character's pretty much just sitting here, just chilling. Now, I want to get into World Be World. I want to check some other things. Now, it used to be worthwhile making certain things, but now that the market's dropped in, so I can still make 52 of those, but I'm not going to touch those. They're useless to make unless you need them yourself. The luck one, how much is that one worth to buy in the market these days? No, actually, it's not bad. Okay, so I'll bug up. Go back to that one again. We've got the material. Now, if you have to buy the materials, don't bother. Since we've got the materials, we can afford to make one. We're going to make one, we'll sell that. Now, that one there, we look at the price, can't sell that one. That's the one you can't sell. If you haven't got legendary ones like I do, then it's worthwhile for you to make them. But for me, yeah, I've got legendary, so I don't need to worry about it. It took me a long time to get the legendaries. That's not worth to make. Now, the materials cost you more to make that one than it is actually to sell it. That, you know what I mean? This is where it has gone downhill a lot. Cause a lot of people have probably gone to get legendaries, but the market's been flooded with this crap. And that's not worth to make either. Unless you need it for yourself, it's not worth it. That's how much you can probably just buy it on the market and save you the hassle of actually building an artificer up and stuff like that, because they're so low on prices. That's it. There, it's useless there. I don't think this can make anything else that's we can possibly sell potions in that. I don't know about the potions. We don't think those things are worthwhile to make. Yeah, it's really possibly not worthwhile to make. Yeah, potions and just, I don't know. Some of those might be good, but they're for low level characters, low level stuff. And this stuff is only good for certain things. Okay, that's enough of that. We won't worry about any more from this character. This character can sell that thing. No. They want that, they want that. Sell it instantly. Cost us 0 in coinage to make that. Okay, we'll collect what we want to collect it, and then we'll just go get the other character and do that. We'll take that. So this character is done and dusted, so we'll just leave this character back where she was. Oh, go where? That one's on Discord at all. So we go back to my other character we were, because we want to put that, equip that onto that character. And then leave her in the well-rested area. Now, we're going to have, well, okay, basically we're going to stop this video soon anyway. Because we had to be jumping into World Be World, and this is not a World Be World video. This is all about fractals. So now we got this one here, which is cost me 15 gold. I just played what's the name, and it cost me that. So that's gone up to now that, which is actually, hold on, put onto all of it first of all. And then we'll go back into there and we'll show you how much extra we got. Go into that. Could put that into it. We don't need the healing power though for that one because it's annoying. Goes into that one. And that's one thing I love about legendaries. I can drop it in and take it out anytime I want. Just it was tier 2. Nope, this. Okay, so we'll go back into the fractals just for a second. I want to see what our resistance is. And our resistance should be almost 200. What I'm probably going to do is eventually build them up so I can buy. When I get one of those high enough, I'm going to grab it and put it one of the smaller ones into there and basically work out what we need to go into it. And just making sure we've done everything first of all as well. So now our resistance is 197. Now, instead of 11 there, we've got 12 there. Eventually I'm going to I'll have 2 16s there and I'll just basically craft it. So what I'll do is I'll get 2 16s and 11, so I'll make sure I can always put 11 into there. Craft the 2 16s together, I think we can, and do what we can do with that, and make a 17 and rinse and repeat. So eventually I'll have the highs. You could sell those. Like if I took... No, okay, well if I took that off inside the cellar, it'd be worth a small fortune, but yeah, I'm not that greedy. They're all been done and dusted, so we can call this a night for this character. We're going to put that ALAC back onto it. That's back on auto, that stays off auto, and that stays off auto. Pretty much that's it. It's a simple way to build a simple character to play. I put these foods down because I made a ton of them of it, and give it to other people. It's yeah, I love the character, being honest with you, and I do love the way it plays. Now we'll go put this away to sleep. And we're going to select another character in a minute. But we'll be back. We'll stop this video. We'll start this video and we'll go into World Be World. We don't need anything in World Be World. We're just going to do it for levels and play for a couple of hours. Because we want the levels for it. Anyway, my name's Commander Black Star Lord. Actually, hold on. Before we go. Oh, no. My name's Commander Black Star Lord. That's your service signing off. Thank you again for watching my videos, and all comments are welcome. You all take it easy and have a great day. I do hope you like this video, and please let me know in the comments what you think of it.